everybody, and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed. As we get ready to go here this evening, it is time for some more basketball here on a very cold night here at A-Town High School. And it's nice and warm inside here, I will say that. We get ready for a matchup between the Ridgewood Spartans and the A-Town Tornadoes. It looks like we got on just in time for the national anthem, which we'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll actually let's just turn it up and we'll have the national anthem. All right, so there you have it. National anthem here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed again. Here getting ready for the opening tip-off here between the Ridgewood Spartans and the A-Town Tornadoes. A-Town on the JV side coming in off of a win. You may have seen the scoreboard there when we came live, 33-25. The A-Town side getting the win. See if the varsity side can do the same here tonight. Should be a good matchup here. Ridgewood got a lot of the girls that we saw in that JV matchup on the varsity roster as well. So a very young team. As I take a look at their roster here, only got two seniors on this Ridgewood side. So some of these names that you're going to see here tonight, you're going to see in the future of the Ridgewood Spartans as well. So keep these names in the back of your mind. Starting lineup for Ridgewood has just been put on the scoreboard here, but we get ready for the actual announcement of those. So there we go. I got the Ridgewood starters written down there. Starting lineup for A-Town, probably very similar to what we saw last week. Kennedy Quinn, one of the starters being announced. Number 11, Emma Gunther. A misread there on the starting lineup sheet there by our PA announcer. Number 14, Caden Quinn, also being announced. Number 15, Haley Redding there on the bench on the left side. Haley Redding had a massive game last time we were here 1 week ago. Able to put up 20 points in that win, 39-23 over Illini West. And then Taylor Ford, number 24, putting in the hard work on the glass there as well. And we are about ready to go here tonight. 8 minutes on the clock. Let's play some basketball here tonight from A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Again, Wyatt Reed on the call. Alyssa on our camera broadcast here tonight. And Ridgewood wins the opening tip-off, and we are now officially underway here. Ridgewood with it right to left as you look at your screen here tonight. There is Mackenzie Peck, number 22. Starting lineup, I'll go over that in just a second. Here comes Kennedy Quinn off the steal. She lays it up and in. Kennedy Quinn starting off hot. And the Tornadoes lead it here 2-0 here in the early going. So Kennedy Quinn on the score sheet. Ridgewood starting lineup. Number 1, Luca Velaz. You got number 4, Kerrigan Lewis. Number 22, Mackenzie Peck. Reese Chapat, number 25. And then number 34, Gabby Dean. The senior, one of the 2 seniors here. Who's the other senior? Kerrigan Lewis is the other senior on this Spartans roster. There's a bank shot. That one goes up and in. Reese Chapat getting that one to go, and the Spartans tie things up. We're tied at 2 here in the first quarter. First minute in. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments. We love hearing from y'all. Steve has already been anxiously awaiting this one to start. Steve, we got a late start here today because, well, they did the Meet the Tornadoes here tonight for the winter sports. So that's why we got a little bit of a later start here. There's a jumper on the inbounds pass. That one's no good by Redding. Offensive rebound. Caden Quinn puts it up and in. Caden Quinn getting that one to go. A-Town with a 4-2 lead here in the early going. 6:37 to go here in the first. Peck tries to get it to Dean inside. A lot of contact, no call. Here's Mackenzie Peck back to Dean, who backs down, loses the handle. That one's tipped and stolen away. Emma Gunther with it. Gets it right side, Haley Redding. Kennedy Quinn, top of the key. Why not? She's going to shoot a 3. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes out. Kennedy's been a little slow here on the early going of this season, at least the 2 games that I've seen here. On the shooting side of things, had a tough day from the floor. Was able to finish in double figures against Illini West in that low-scoring affair. Well, just 11 points, though, for Kennedy Quinn. Haley Redding, though, there to pick up the slack. She finished that ball game with 20 points for the Tornadoes. There's a steal. Kennedy Quinn, nice pass to Caden Quinn. What a play, that one. Oh, mishandles the layup. That one's no good. And the rebound comes out to Ridgewood. 4-2 the score. A whistle and a travel is called. So a turnover for Ridgewood. Right off the turnover by A-Town. Just underway here. Good to have everybody along once again. Feel free to get into the comments section and let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for here tonight. 5:45 to go here, opening quarter. Inside pass, Haley Redding. That one tipped and blocked. And here come the Spartans. Spartans got some size, I will say. That's going to be an issue on the inside as that is a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to the Tornadoes. And checking into the ball game for the first time here today is Addie Jewett, number 2. Addie Jewett. And Kennedy Quinn will bring it up the floor here. 5:30 to go here, opening quarter. Inside pass to Redding. Nice extra pass. Taylor Ford tried to put it up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Another putback, no. Trying to get Taylor Ford some looks here in the early going. 5:15 to go. There's a little full court pressure. That one, oh, that one would have been in if somebody was there to pick it up, but it goes out of play off the hands of Kennedy Quinn. 5:11 to go. And it'll be Ridgewood basketball. Little full court press here. Try to throw off the Spartans here in the early going. As that pass inside goes to Dean. So Gabby Dean will bring it right to left. Gets it now to Kerrigan Lewis. 3 minutes in, actually, here in the opening quarter. 4:55 now as we get it right side. Reese Chapat. There's a nice pass inside to Peck. That one's no good. Fight for the offensive rebound. Oh, that one's blocked. Blocked by Kennedy Quinn. Here comes Haley Redding. 3, 4-on-1 the other way. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back, no. Oh, A-Town had a chance there. They had a 4-on-1. Unable to cash it in. 4:30 to go here in the first. Low-scoring affair here early as a bump. Caden Quinn forcing the turnover. Here's Kennedy Quinn with it, 1-on-2 the other way. Here she goes. Oh, what great ball handling. That's Kennedy Quinn laying it up and in. What a move by Kennedy Quinn, even though she was outnumbered 2 against 1. Able to dribble her way free. Here goes Gabby Dean all the way to the basket, who lays it up and in. Boy, high tempo here in this one. 6-4 our score. Gabby Dean. Again, with her size here, she's going to be a problem. There's Redding left wing. That one no good. Able to get her own rebound back. Here's Kennedy Quinn, top of the key. She's feeling it, and she gets it to go again. Kennedy Quinn's got another one. Quinn off to a fast start. She's got 7 of the 9 points for A-Town. Kerrigan Lewis loses the handle. That one's tipped out of play, though, off the hands of A-Town. 3.5 to go here in the first. Kennedy speed, according to Steve in the comments there. Yeah, hard to beat that kind of speed. She is a track star here at A-Town High School as well. I don't know what she runs, but I bet it's very fast, whatever she does. If anybody in the comments knows, there's a shot no good, but a foul called. First foul of the ball game on A-Town. That'll be a foul on Taylor Ford, her first, team's first. As a jumper, that one, or free throw line, that one up and good by Reese Chapat. She's got 3 points and the lead down to 9-5. Cue the Dolly Parton. Working that old 9-5. The second free throw off the back rim, no good. Tip on the rebound, goes out of play. And Kennedy Quinn and Caden Quinn almost went outside. About ran into that door and went out into the cold. Don't recommend doing that. It is way too cold. Good day to be inside watching some basketball here. Gabby Dean will inbound it. That one tipped away. Avery Stiegel into the ball game. First time seeing her here today. Trying to get her number here. I put 12, but it's actually 21 because I'm an idiot. Inbound pass goes to Mackenzie Peck. Nice pass to Dean. She drives, baseline, loses the handle. That one stripped, stolen away, and a bump is called. I don't think somebody on the Ridgewood side liked that call. A bump is called, however. Foul on number 34, Gabby Dean. That's her first, team's first. Still 9-5. Kennedy Quinn bringing it up the floor. Getting it right side. Miley Weber's into the game. Fresh off her 21 points. There's Kennedy Quinn. And that one, a little floater from the free throw line. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound. Oh, good effort by Caden Quinn, forcing the tie-up. However, the possession arrow will give it to the Spartans. Miley doing double duty here tonight, Steve points out. Yeah, Miley indeed doing the double duty. I mean, when you score 21 points in the JV matchup, I mean, why not? Bring her in, see if she can be an offensive option. I know Coach Dugan, when I talked to him last year at the end of the season, that one's stolen away. Nice anticipation. Here's Kennedy Quinn, 2-on-2 the other way. Spin move, that one's no good, but a foul. Kennedy Quinn will go to the line. We'll see who the foul is on. Caden Quinn will check in for Miley Weber. That is on number 4. It is Kerrigan Lewis. To the line, Kennedy Quinn shooting 2. But I know Coach Dugan was talking about Miley Weber last year, and I'll ask him a little bit potentially about that if she gets good minutes here tonight. As first one's up and good. 10-5 now the score. But he was very excited at the end of the year after the sectional loss in the sectional championship game. We talked a little bit about the future, and he was excited to see names like Miley Weber get some more playing time. Because as she showed in the JV game, she can fill up the stat sheet when she gets her chance. Now you've got a roster that mostly came back from last year off that sectional championship appearance. Most of the roster is back, so whether the playing time, is she going to see much of that playing time, I don't know. But I know depth was a big thing last year for this team, as that one's tipped and stolen away. But with depth being a big issue, if you're able to give some of your starters some rest and you get some good minutes out of a young Miley Weber off the bench, I mean, that is certainly something that Coach Dugan is going to be hoping that comes to fruition here as they look to make a deep run again here in this year's playoffs. 10-5 our score. Kennedy Quinn leading the way with 8 points. Stiegel comes away with the steal. Here's Caden Quinn. Kicks it into the corner. There's Redding. That's a 2 on the way. That one rattles around, and the shooter's touch, getting that one to go. Haley Redding has got 2. Oh, they counted that as a 3 and a whistle. Now they counted it as a 2. All right, so the timeout is called by Ridgewood. 12-5 the score. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are here at A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Our varsity matchup here tonight between Ridgewood and A-Town. We've got a good one here brewing as A-Town, 12-5, they lead it. Biggest lead of the game here is that 7-point lead. Still a lot of ball game left, though. 2:05 to go here in this first quarter. And Ridgewood using every second of that clock that they needed. It was a full timeout. I probably could have taken 30 seconds. I took 15 thinking it was a 30, but that is not the case. Live and learn. Good to have everybody along, though. Once again, feel free to get into the comments here tonight if you want to chat with us. There we go. I fixed the timeouts. There's a nice pass. Inside, Gabby Dean has a look, no good. Offensive rebound back. And coming away with it is Avery Stiegel, excuse me. And back up to Kennedy Quinn up top. Inside pass, Caden Quinn trying to save it. It goes out of play, and it'll be A-Town basketball. .142 to go here in quarter number 1. As a double team comes from A-Town. Going a little three-quarter court pressure, and it's working. Avery Stiegel comes away with it. Minute and a half to go. Here's Kennedy Quinn inside, splits the double team, tried to get it to Stiegel, loses the handle, out of play. And with 1:24 to go here, the Spartans will take over. Steve pointing out more balanced scoring tonight compared to the last game. Well, in that low scoring affair, actually for A-Town, they had 6 different scorers. As that one is thrown away, here's Kennedy Quinn going to come away with it. Not the best inbounds play. Boy, the pressure on the inbounds plays. There's Redding, an open 3 in the corner. That one banked almost in. Now Redding gets her own rebound back. Cross-court pass it goes. Here's Kennedy Quinn riding the baseline. Puts up the shot. That one's no good. Offensive rebound. Redding is fouled. Redding is fouled. 1:06 to go here in the opening quarter. And that is going to be the second foul on Gabby Dean. So foul trouble early as the first free throw's up and good by Haley Redding. That might be a problem here for Ridgewood. The size inside that Gabby Dean provides. You lose that for a substantial amount of time, you might be in trouble. We'll see. As that one rims around, no good. 13-5 our score. With 1 minute to go here in quarter number 1. Into the ball game here, fresh into the ball game here is number 2, Addie Jouette. She's back in, drives, Turn it around, loses the handle. Another steal for Reading. Another steal by the Tornadoes. 42 seconds to go. Left side, it's Gunther. Picks up the dribble, gets it inside. Anna Servin getting some playing time as a whistle and a foul is called. That'll be on A-Town. That'll be on Anna Servin. So fresh into the game, Anna Servin picks up a foul. 34.6 seconds to go. Both teams now with 3 fouls. Servin's first. I'm missing a foul on A-Town, as that'll be a turnover for Ridgewood. Oh, I missed Emma Gunther's foul. Emma has a foul here in this one. All right, so there we go. Now we're back on track. 2 fouls by Gabby Dean for Ridgewood, and the other foul by Kerrigan Lewis. 25 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. 13-5 our score. 15 seconds. A-Town happy to take the last shot. As that went inside. Nice pass to Caden Quinn, looking for Avery Stiegel, fighting for the basketball. That's going to be a tie-up, which will be A-Town basketball with 7.1 seconds to go. So not the worst thing in the world. However, they don't get possession to start the second quarter. 7.1 seconds to go. Gunther will inbound it, looking for Quinn, open in the corner, and a whistle away from the pass. That'll be a foul on Taylor Ford. That is her second. Her second foul will bring in number 10, Ellie Pompeo. She's going to check in with 6.5 seconds to go here in the first. Here's Kerrigan Lewis bringing it to the timeline, into the corner. That one intercepted again by Stiegel with 1 second to go. Not going to get the shot up in time. And that'll end our first quarter. 13-5. Kennedy Quinn with 8 points to start. We'll be back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are getting ready for the second quarter, as the A-Town Tornadoes leading the Spartans of Ridgewood 13-5. Kennedy Quinn with 8 points, as I mentioned, in that first quarter. Off to a hot start. Haley Redding with 3 points. Caden Quinn also putting in 2 points here this evening. On the Ridgewood side, just 2 scorers of the basketball so far. Reese Chapat with 3 points, and Gabby Dean, who's now in foul trouble, she has 2 points here tonight. And that is all the scoring in our first quarter. A-Town, their biggest lead is the one they have right now, 13-5. We'll see what the Spartans can do. Kerrigan Lewis with the inbounds play. Gets it to Mackenzie Peck. Peck drives, loses the handle, kicks it back out. That's actually V-Laws. And there's a jumper. That's a 2 on the way. That one's no good. Rebound comes away with it. Emma Gunther. Here comes Kennedy Quinn. Nice pass. Oh, running the fast break. Laying that one up and in. What a play there. Ellie Pompeo running the fast break. Nice find by Kennedy Quinn. There's a 3 on the way here quickly for the Spartans. That one no good by Addie Jewett. They get it back. Jewett gets it up top. Now to V-Laws. 15-5 the score. 7:10 to go here, opening half. And that one thrown away by Kerrigan Lewis. And this is a very young Ridgewood roster, so some of these names that you're seeing here tonight, you're going to see in future years getting some very valuable playing time here. Just 2 seniors on the entire Ridgewood roster. First minute gone here, second quarter. Into the corner, Kennedy Quinn Nice pass inside Stiegel. Little turnaround shot. Ellie Pompeo, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, up and good. Emma Gunther, her first basket of the ball game. Off the offensive rebound. Those second chance points. Makes it 17 to 5. Nice pass, stolen away by Avery Stiegel, but then thrown away. And Mackenzie Peck comes away with it. 6:22 to go here, second quarter. Right side, they go. Spartans swinging it left side, having some troubles with the turnover bug. Chapat puts up the shot. That one's no good, but a foul called. So Chapat will go back to the line where she is 1 for 2 here tonight. And that'll be a foul on Haley Redding. It'll be her first, team's first, here in quarter number 2. 6:11 to go. As the free throw on the way, Chapat gets that one to go. It's 17 to 6 now. Definitely more balanced here in the early going for A-Town. As Steve mentioned earlier, we're up to 5 different scorers here for A-Town. 6-11 here in the second as the second free throw rattles home. Chapat 2 for 2 from the line, brings it back to a 7-point lead. Here's Kennedy Quinn. Nice pass to the right side. There's Miley Weber getting some more playing time here. There's Anna Servin also getting some extra playing time. There's Quinn. Weber wide open right wing three. That one's no good. And the rebound fought for, and a travel is called. Losing it as she was falling down was Chapat. Held on to it just a wee bit too long. Quinn will inbound the basketball here. Inbounds pass, there's Taylor Ford, pump fakes, drives. Now kicks it back out. Here's Caden Quinn. She drives inside, loses the handle. Nice strip there. A whistle and a tie-up is called. That'll keep it here. That was a good play. I think that was Addie Jewett putting her paw on that one. 5:45 to go here, second quarter. Up top, Caden Quinn. And hands it off. Taylor Ford kicks it. There's Miley Weber. Nice find inside. Quinn kicks it back out. Here's Servin. Drives the baseline. Puts up the shot, and that one's no good. Rebound out of play. Tipped down of bounds by Anna Servin. 5:30 to go here in the second. Ridgewood will take the basketball, bringing it right to left. Anna Servin checks out. Emma Gunther checks back in for A-Town. Right to left, here come the Spartans. Just 2 points so far here in the quarter. That one nearly stolen away. Into the corner it goes. Here's Jewett. She's going to shoot a three, and that one's no good. Offensive rebound, though. Backing down. Here is Kerrigan Lewis. She's still got it. A kick is called on A-Town, and that'll keep it here. Good fight there by Kerrigan Lewis. But you're seeing the defense here from A-Town. It's been suffocating here in this first half. Trouble even getting comfortable is Ridgewood. Losing the handle, double team comes. This is what I'm talking about. Thrown off of Taylor Ford, but it actually goes off of Mackenzie Peck. Out of play, and it'll be a turnover. Or no, they called a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them as well. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as the Spartans of Ridgewood trailing in this contest. Score now 17-7, if my scoreboard will ever update. For some reason, it wants to stay on 17-5. There we go. 4:57 to go here in the second quarter. As the inbounds play, Addie Jewett trying to get it in. Gets it in. Gets it to Kerrigan Lewis. Goes to the baseline. Tries to get it to Chapat on the baseline. Emma Gunther got trucked on that one. No call. Physical underneath here in this first half. Kerrigan Lewis will inbound it again. A-Town has been making it very difficult here as Mackenzie Peck puts up the shot on the inbounds play. A nice play on the inbound. Just unlucky. Here is Kennedy Quinn. She's going to shoot it from the free throw line. That one is good. In the fast break, Kennedy Quinn. She's in double figures. And the lead grows to 12. 19-7, 4.5 to go. Nice pass to Mackenzie Peck inside. Puts up the shot, banks that one up and in. First basket of the ball game for Mackenzie Peck. And it's 19-9. Here's Kennedy Quinn, a little floater quickly in transition. Blink of an eye. There's Kennedy Quinn doing it again. 21-9. Now we got some offense cooking here. 4:05 to go. Jewett kicks it right side to Lewis. Double team comes on the baseline, and that one nearly stolen away by Caden Quinn. A travel is then called. Caden Quinn coming in and causing problems. Kennedy is on tonight indeed there, Steve. Better look out. She's already at 12. Getting some of those shots that she shot last Monday when we were here. Some of those shots that she was trying just weren't going. They were going in tonight. 21-9, the lead. 3:50 to go. Into the corner. Nice pass inside to Stiegel. Good ball movement here. Caden Quinn backs down, turn around. Oh, that one partially blocked by Gabby Dean, who's back in with her 2 fouls. And that one coming away with it. Here come the Spartans. Bringing it right to left. Addie Jewett, she's got it left side. Now tried to get it into the corner. That one's intercepted. A nice play there by Caden Quinn. Here she comes in transition. A little floater. Tried to bank it in, no good. Avery Stiegel tried the offensive rebound. And they stepped out of play. Ridgewood stepped out of play. And that'll be A-Town basketball. Inbounds pass goes to Gunther. She checks back in. Right wing it goes to Kennedy Quinn. Cross court, there's Redding. Left wing 3 on the way. That one is good. Haley Redding, leave her wide open. She'll hit one eventually. 24-9, 3 minutes to go here. Second quarter, nearly threw that one out of play. Ellie Dubé into the ball game. There's Gabby Dean now with it in the corner. And not the greatest pass in the world by Dean. That one's over and back. Ellie Dubé into the ball game. 24-9 now the score. Biggest lead of the ball game here for A-Town. Haley Redding with her first 3-pointer of this ball game. She's up to 6 points. Quinn gets it to Redding. Nice pass back to Quinn, right side. She drives baseline, kicks it back up top. Ooh, a little miscommunication there. That one goes out of play. 2:31 to go here, second quarter. It's 24-9. Just one foul here in this second quarter. That is on A-Town. So a very clean game here so far. A lot of contact being allowed, though. Some officiating crews may not allow that. Nice interception there by Emma Gunther. Hands it off to Quinn, who banks it, and it rolls around 3 different times before falling in. That one thought about coming out 2 or 3 different times. Kennedy Quinn, she's up to 14. And a carry is called. Carry or an over and back. I think it was an over and back, actually, as I looked up. Things are happening so fast when I'm updating my score sheet. You miss some of the action. High-scoring affair here, at least on the A-Town side. That one's stripped and stolen away. A nice play there by Kerrigan Lewis. 2 minutes to go here, first half. Right side they go. There's a three from the wing on the way. That one hit the front of the iron. That one's no good by Luca Vilas. And that one out of play. So it'll be Tornado basketball. Avery Stiegel will check out. 1:50 to go. Who checked in her place? Taylor Ford with her 2 fouls. Yeah, Gabby Dean and Taylor Ford. Inside pass. There's Kennedy Quinn once again. And she gets that one to go from the right elbow. 28-9 the score. The lead. It's a 9.90 run. There's a nice pass. Dean to the baseline. Puts up the shot. No good. Offensive rebound goes to Dubé. And a tie-up is called. That'll keep it here. 28-9 our score. Again, this is a 9-0 run. It was 19-9 after a bucket by Ridgewood. A-Town scored the last 9. 1:23 to go. Inbounds pass. Dubé drives inside, loses the handle. It's out of play off the hands of Dubé. And it'll be a turnover. A-Town basketball. Quickly, here comes Miley Weber. She's got it right side. There's Caden Quinn. She's going to launch from the wing. That one's no good. And a foul is called on Miley Weber. She went over the back on that one. 1:10 to go. First foul here of the ball game from Miley Weber. Good to see her getting some playing time after her 21-point performance in the JV. Coach Dugan rewarding her with some playing time. 1 minute to go here in the first half. As that nice pass inside. Gabby Dean lays that one up and in. Good find. That ends the 8-0 run. Good find inside for Gabby Dean. 45 seconds to go. Weber inside. Nice ball movement. Here's Taylor Ford. Thought about it. Loses the handle. And here come the Spartans with it. And a foul called. And that's going to be on Taylor Ford. That's going to be her third. So that might be a problem. That'll be the third foul here in this quarter. Ford will sit. Kennedy Quinn will come back in. 39.6 seconds to go. Avery Stiegel will check in for Taylor Ford. Driving the baseline, Dubé kicks it, Gabby Dean. Inside, nice little spin move. Gabby Dean, oh, she almost got that one to go. But she'll shoot 2. If I'm Ridgewood, in order to get back into this ball game, that is the girl you got to go to. Of course, she's been in foul trouble here, second half. Anna Servin picking up the foul. Her second, team's fourth. But if you want to rally here in this one, this will be the girl that you get it to. Gabby Dean, first shot on the way. That one's no good. Showing off the athleticism there on that spin move to get that foul called. Gabby Dean, and then she missed the rim on that one. So unable to take advantage from the free throw line there. 31 seconds to go. Second quarter. A-Town on a mighty run here in this quarter. A 9-2 run dating back to it being 19-9. Been playing really solid defense here. There's a three on the way for Gunther. That one's no good. Rebound, offensive rebound for Quinn. Gets it to Kennedy Quinn. Nice pass back to Caden Quinn. In the corner, she's going to try again off the back rim. No good. Here come the Spartans. 12 seconds to go. Kicks it right side. Gets it to Shapats. Here's Dean. 7 seconds to go. Into the corner. There's a three. That one blocked away by Emma Gunther. A block by Emma Gunther. Ridgewood wanting a foul called. Suppose you could argue it either way. Nice closeout, though, by Emma Gunther. 2.4 seconds to go. Ridgewood will inbound it, trying to get that final shot. Inbounds pass goes to Chapat. Shot at the buzzer. That one's no good, and that'll end our first half. 28-9 the score. The Tornadoes have the lead after 2 quarters of basketball. What a first half it was for Kennedy Quinn and crew. The defense suffocating there, especially down the stretch. We'll talk about that and recap the scoring numbers when we come back. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we are at the half. The A-Town Tornadoes leading the Ridgewood Spartans here in this one. 28-11 is the score as Kennedy Quinn and crew, Kennedy Quinn especially leading the way here. She has got 16 of the 28 points for the A-Town Tornadoes. So a very fast start compared to what we saw last Monday. Kind of a shaky start for her. Then she kind of facilitated things as that ball game went along. She still ended up with 11 points, but doing a lot more in the facilitating and actually causing the issues here today. She started really quickly with the basketball scoring, and Kennedy Quinn with 16 points here in the first half as she leads the way here in this one. Haley Redding, her shots have been a little shaky here tonight, so if it's not one, it's the other here. And again, it's early in the season, so don't want to freak out too much here if you're an A-Town Tornado fan here. It's early. It's early season, maybe early season jitters. You're coming off of Thanksgiving, whatever the case may be. Haley was able to hit a three, though, eventually down the stretch there in that half, and she finishes the first half with 6 points. Again, you'd like to see her maybe kind of heat up a little bit there from behind the three-point line, but we shall see if that is the case as we go through the rest of this ball game. 2 points in the ball game for Ellie Pompeo, who's getting some playing time here off the bench, and then 2 points also for Emma Gunther. Emma Gunther has really impressed me defensively here tonight. She had a nice closeout there on a shot in the corner, and she's been really playing some good defense there, getting some, getting her hand on the basketball. Tipping passes, a lot of tip passes here for the A-Town side defensively here. And that's going to be something I talk with Coach Dugan about for sure in the post-game interview that we'll do with him after this one comes to an end. But it was a very suffocating defense that you saw that really down the stretch there in that second quarter held Ridgewood scoreless for quite some time as they went on a 9-0 run. And eventually that 9-0 run came to an end. Still, technically it's a 9-2 run, but still very impressive defensive effort, only allowing 6 points there and only allowing 5 points in the first quarter. So only 11 points at halftime. You're doing your job there defensively, especially playing that suffocating defense and getting tip passes and intercepting a lot of those passes as well. Ridgewood led in scoring by Reese Chapat. She had 5 points in the first half for the Spartans. 4 points for Gabby Dean, who I think is going to be the key for a comeback here if you're Ridgewood. Got to keep getting the ball inside. Try to get Taylor Ford, who's already dealing with foul trouble. Got to get her into even more foul trouble and get Avery Stiegel some fouls to start mounting up because that's kind of the option that they have. Once A-Town, kind of loses their starters, who's going to be there on the bench to pick them up? Now, Coach Dugan, to his credit, is playing some more players here tonight, getting them some valuable playing time, and maybe they'll be able to fill in and you won't miss a thing. But when you're losing a workhorse in Taylor Ford, like we talked about last week, you lose a name like that due to foul trouble, it could be tough to replace her. So we'll see if Taylor Ford can stay out of foul trouble. But if she isn't, it will be because Gabby Dean is getting touches in the paint in the second half. But and that was something they tried to do in the first half. The problem was A-Town's defense was just so suffocating that they eventually came away with so many steals that Gabby was held to just those 4 points. But Gabby Dean's going to be the one to watch on the Ridgewood side, number 34 for the Spartans. 2 points also for Mackenzie Peck. That is the only 3 players to score for Ridgewood here in this contest. But like I said, you're seeing Coach Dugan here tonight reach into his JV roster and pulling out some names. You saw Anna Servin doing some good work. She did pick up a couple of fouls there in that first half, but Anna Servin was out there playing some really good defense. You saw Miley Weber out there. Didn't see her get a shot, but she did put up 21 points in the JV matchup, so maybe you'll get to see her out there a little bit more, maybe get her in the offense a little bit more, try to get her an open shot, and maybe eventually she will get on the scorer sheet here tonight. Miley did also pick up a foul, so Ellie Pompeo getting a little bit of playing time in that first half as well, so again, reaching down in there and getting some of those players off the bench. And depth, again, is going to be the thing. I talked a little bit about it in the first half with this A-Town team, and it was something that Chris Frankhauser and I talked about when we were doing the sectional championship game last year in Bushnell. We were talking about it because A-Town, you look at their roster, at least last year, they didn't really have a lot of options outside of those starters that they had out there. Their starters played a lot of minutes last season. And when one got into foul trouble, there really wasn't that big option. Avery Stiegel came in, and yeah, she put in some good minutes, but she was young. And now you're going to have an extra year of experience with her, which will be a very good thing. But will you get more names like Miley Weber coming in and Ellie Pompeo, who's on the bench? Will she come in and make an impact there in the depth department at least? That's what A-Town is going to need here if they look to make a run, maybe get past that sectional championship as they got to last year. If that is the case, if they're able to get some depth, then this team can certainly make a run, and we'll see how they play here in this second half as the A-Town Tornadoes once again leading this one 28-11 as we have finished 2 quarters of basketball. About to get things underway, though, here in the second half. You know, one thing here I will say. Can you pan the camera to our left here a little bit here? Yeah. That's Coach Quinn's. That's Coach Quinn, right? Where? That's Kennedy's dad, the one right there with Caden Quinn right there, yeah. Right side. Let's do a little zoom in on him. I don't know what he says, but this dude can coach. Let me just say this. At last Monday, after the ball game, he came out, and of course that's Kennedy's dad, so they work together a lot, but Kennedy was shooting some threes on the right wing, and Kennedy was missing them. And he came up to her and said something, and it was just one little adjustment. It was one little adjustment. I don't know what that adjustment was. I don't know what it was he said. Kennedy proceeded to make 5 threes in a row after that. All right, so, and then just with Caden Quinn right there, as I was looking here at the half, he said one thing to her. See, here he is. He's going to say something, and she just hit a 3 top of the key. Like, what is being said that this dude is, he's basketball Jesus at this point. I'm convinced. I don't know what he says, man. I might need to have a conversation with him, but Coach Quinn right there, he is one of the assistant coaches on Coach Dugan's squad. Whatever he says, it makes the shots go in. So we'll see if he says something magical here in the second half as A-Town once again leading this one 28-11. Got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the second half. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We're now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, as we are getting ready for the second half of action between the A-Town Tornadoes and the Ridgewood Spartans. A-Town leading this one 28-11. Kennedy Quinn with 16 points in that first half. Leading the way for A-Town on the Ridgewood side, leading scorer Reese Chapat. Hopefully I'm saying her name correctly. She finished the first half with 5 points for the Spartans. Spartans going to need to play some pretty good defense here. Close down on Kennedy Quinn and crew as we get ready for 2 more great quarters of basketball here from A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois. Starters coming back out here for A-Town. That is Kennedy Quinn, Taylor Ford, Caden Quinn, Emma Gunther, and Haley Redding. Those were your starting 5 in this one. Starting 5, it looks like out there. Actually, no. Addie Jewett is getting the start here in the second half. Then you've got Kerrigan Lewis, Mackenzie Peck, Reese Chapat, and Gabby Dean. So that's your starting lineup here in the second half for the Spartans. A-Town with the basketball. Let's get back underway here. Haley Redding as we start quarter number 3. Update the scoreboard there. There's a nice pass inside. Caden Quinn. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Gabby Dean. Right side it goes. Here's Jewett getting that playing time. Inside it goes. Gabby Dean, a little turnaround shot. That one's no good, but a foul. That's exactly what I was talking about at the half. If Ridgewood's going to get back in this ball game, it's going to be thanks to number 34 as she gets inside, forcing foul. That is Caden Quinn's first foul here in this one. As the first free throw's up and good. Dean now tied for the team lead. She has got 5 points. 28-12 now the score. Second free throw, rims around, no good. As a fight for the offensive rebound, and Ridgewood's got it. Kerrigan Lewis had a teammate wide open cross court, didn't see her. Mackenzie Peck, they're going back inside to Dean. That one's tipped away, though, however, off the hands of Dean. Out of play. 7:16 to go here in the third. First free throw, I should put that on the scoreboard there. There we go. 7:15 to go. Here comes Kennedy Quinn, showing off that speed into the corner. Quinn now cuts, goes inside, and lays that one up and in. Kennedy Quinn has got another one in the paint. She's got 18, and it's a 30-12 lead. Biggest lead of the ball game here for A-Town. First minute gone here in the third quarter. Kerrigan Lewis, trouble, gets it to Mackenzie Peck. Nice pass there, Chapat, left wing. That one's no good. Rebound, fought for, out of play. And that'll be out of play off the hands of Taylor Ford. So we'll stay here with the Spartans. Kerrigan Lewis trying to get it in, tried to get it to Peck, but she gets it herself. And then handing it off, losing it out of play is number 22, Addie Jewett. 6:36 to go. Kennedy Quinn with 18 points brings it across the timeline. Cross-court pass, nice find. Emma Gunther, wide open corner, 3 on the way. That one's short. Offensive rebound to Gunther. Gets it to Redding, who laid it up. That one's no good. And a foul is called over the back. That'll be Kennedy Quinn's first foul. And the second team foul here on A-Town. Tell you what, I got the sniffles here in the second half. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the cooler weather. 6:15 to go. Here is Addie Jewett, gets it to Dean. Nearly threw it away. Chapat gets it to Mackenzie Peck. Mackenzie Peck, she's got it. That one's tipped, nearly stolen away, but out of play. Good effort by Kennedy Quinn, and I think the official was saying that too. Tapped Kennedy Quinn on the back as she was walking away. Saying nice effort on that one. Mackenzie Peck kicks it right side. Gabby Dean, she's going to shoot from the baseline. That one's no good. And the rebound comes out to the Tornadoes. Nearly stolen away. Caden Quinn's got it. Haley Redding now gets it to Kennedy Quinn. 5:45 to go here, third quarter. 30-12. Kicks it. Redding drives inside. Bump. Foul. Shot up. No good. Steve tells us Mercer County, who will be A-Town's next opponent, defeating Orion in a good ball game, 54-47. So Mercer County coming to town on Wednesday night. We'll have that one for you here on TSSR. First free throw is no good. Gabby Dean will check out. Ellie Dubé comes in. Also checking into the ball game for the first time here today, Livy Edmond, who we saw in the JV matchup. Second free throw on the way. That one also no good. Offensive rebound. Caden Quinn tried to put it in, and it goes out of bounds. But they say it's going to be A-Town basketball because it was tipped out of play off the hands of Ridgewood. The official on the far side of the court came in and made that call. 30-12. This game was 28-11 at the half. Both offenses a little slow. There's a deep three. My goodness, from the volleyball line. That one's no good. And the rebound comes out. A steal, though. Nice pass, Caden Quinn. Tried to lay it in, no good. Offensive rebound. Put back good and a foul. Haley Redding getting that one to go and one. What a great effort there inside. That'll be a foul on number 22, Mackenzie Peck, her first. Team second. And Haley Redding will go back to the line here, trying to get the and one. 32-12. Second free throw's up and good. 33-12. What a shot by Haley Redding, falling down. Able to sling that one back up and in. Nice pass there, left side. Chapat loses the handle. A nice effort for there, a tie-up. And it'll be Spartan basketball. 5:08 to go here, third quarter. Defense for A-Town continuing to be suffocating here so far. Tip passes, so many tip passes here. Mackenzie Peck in the corner, dribbles it out. 5 minutes to go here, quarter number 3. That one tipped and nearly stolen away by Stiegel. Here's Peck, pass to the baseline, losing the handle. One extra pass, now a battle. Stiegel comes away with it. What an effort there, Avery Stiegel. Kennedy Quinn slowing things down. Pass, there's Redding, right side, I should say. Offensive rebound goes to Emma Gunther. Boy, Gunther's been playing real well here. Taylor Ford, that's a 2 on the way. That one's no good. Rebound comes out. And a battle, another tie-up. And it is a tie-up. My goodness. Just putting their hands on the basketball as many different times as they can. A-Town forcing all sorts of problems here defensively. 4.5 to go here in the third. Another tie-up. The possession arrow will stay with A-Town. Gunther looking to inbound it. Slings it out to Kennedy Quinn. Back by the volleyball line. In nice pass. There's Emma Gunther. Open corner 3 on the way. That one rimmed out. No good. Rebound comes to Ellie Dubé. Now Addie Jewett inside. Nice pass to Mackenzie Peck. Little turnaround, little hook shot. That's up and good. Nice find inside Mackenzie Peck. 33-14 the score. Ends a long scoring drought. Under 4 minutes to go. Here's Quinn into the corner. Gets it to Gunther. Up top, Taylor Ford. Now Caden Quinn, right wing 3 on the way. That one didn't hit the rim. Offensive rebound, though. Gunther throws it inside. It's tipped out of bounds off the hands of Ridgewood. Haley Redding will check into the ball game. Kennedy Quinn will check out. Get her some much-needed rest. First game post-Thanksgiving for this A-Town Tornadoes side. There's a nice pass inside. Avery Stiegel lays it up and in. Nice find on the inbounds pass. Avery Stiegel gets that one to go. And it's 35-14. Back to a 21-point lead. Into the corner. Dubé kicks it now to Edmond. Right side, Mackenzie Peck backs down on Stiegel. Now turns around. Nice little shot. And that one's no good, but a rebound comes out. Haley Redding. 3:15 to go. Left side, here's nice pass inside again to Stiegel. Puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Stiegel. No, another offensive rebound. Couldn't get that one on the third effort, and that one thrown out to Mackenzie Peck. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Edmond kicks it left side. Back up top, Chapat. Tied for the team lead in scoring with 5. Pass, or drive inside, I should say, by Edmonds. Sealed off. Nice play there by Ford. A little turnaround shot, Mackenzie Peck. That one's no good. Tipped Ford on the rebound. 2 on none the other way. Here's Avery Stiegel all by herself, running the fast break. That one's up and good. Avery Stiegel off the bench. She's got 4. And the lead is up to 23, 37 to 14. A whistle, and I believe we got a timeout called. Full timeout is called by Ridgewood. They've got 1 left. They're trying to stop the bleeding here. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we are in the 3rd quarter of this one. A-Town, big lead for them. They lead it by 23. It's their biggest lead of the night. 37 to 14. Kennedy Quinn leading the way with 18 points. Haley Redding also with 8. Avery Stiegel off the bench. She's got 4 here so far for A-Town. Coming in, playing some good minutes. And again, giving Coach Dugan a little bit of that depth we talked about at the halftime show. 37 to 14, it gets it to Dean, left side. Passes towards the baseline, nearly losing it out of play is Dubé. Nice defense there, Caden Quinn driving the baseline. Dubé puts up a shot, that one's no good. Offensive rebound, Gabby Dean puts it up, that's no good, but a foul. Gabby Dean back in off the bench and immediately going to work. Forcing the foul. That'll be a foul on A-Town. That is on Kennedy Quinn, her 2nd. Team's 3rd. As Dean hits the first one. 37 to 15 now our score. Second free throw on the way for Dean. Rattles out, no good. Offensive rebound. Chapat turnaround shot, no good. And then a whistle underneath. I think Chapat just picked up a foul. She did indeed. That's her first. Just under 2 minutes to go here. 1:59 to go, as a matter of fact. Gabby Dean now leading the way for Ridgewood with 6. Here's Kennedy Quinn. Nice pass, cross court. Miley Weber, jumper on the way. That's no good. Good find, though. Like the shot. Miley Weber tried it. She had 21 in the JV game. Why not give her a shot on that one? That one's tipped and stolen away. Here comes Kennedy Quinn, 2-on-2 the other way. Nice pass. There's Weber, baseline jumper. That one's no good. Might not have been set on that one. And stepping out of bounds, Caden Quinn on the effort to try to get that one back. Minute and a half exactly here in the 3rd quarter. Ridgewood down to 2 timeouts. Thought they had 1 left, but scoreboard says they have 2, so I'll go with that. Driving, that one blocked but fouled. Luca Vilas. But that's actually Luca Zilas. No, I was right, Vilas. Get my English right there. First free throw on the way upcoming for Vilas. My English is no good. I was not very good at English, to be honest with you. First free throw's up and good. And now look at me. I talk for a living, so. 1:19 to go here in the 3rd. As Vilas misses the 2nd. So 1 point there for Luca Vilas. Right side it goes. And there's Miley Weber with it. Here's Haley Redding. She's going to drive. Right elbow shot. That one's up and good. Haley Redding into double figures. 39-16 the score. As we're under a minute to go here, quarter number 3. Back up top. Velas has got it. Better be careful. Her foot nearly went over the back line. Inside pass, nice pass to Gabby Dean, who lays it up and in, and a foul. What a find there, Gabby Dean. I could see it from up here. She gave a little nod on that pass, which I think came in from Addie Jewett. And she said, hey, give it to me. I got you. And she did. What a play. Gabby Dean, the 2 points and one, 39-18. And now Dean will go back to the line. A-Town with 5 fouls, by the way. So the Spartans are in the bonus. The and one for Dean is good. 39-19, 41.9 seconds to go. 9 points now for Dean as Gunther will bring it across the timeline. 37 seconds to go. Here's Kennedy Quinn, right side Haley Redding. Redding stops, kicks it. There's Gunther, jumper on the way. That's a 2, that's no good. And the rebound comes out to Velas, who throws it away. Back to Gunther. Nice Kennedy Quinn, there's a right elbow shot. That one rattles home, it's Kennedy Quinn again. Kennedy Quinn has got 20 here tonight, and it's 41-19. And then great defensive pressure at the midcourt stripe by Kennedy Quinn, forcing the turnover. 6.1 seconds to go. A-Town needs somebody to get it in. And it'll be Haley Redding. Inbounds pass goes to Quinn. 5 seconds. There's a baseline jumper with 3. That one's no good. Stiegel the offensive rebound, but then throws it away. Wouldn't matter anyway. That is the end of our third quarter. One more quarter of action. The A-Town Tornadoes outscoring Ridgewood in that quarter, 13-8. And they lead it 41-19 as we go to the fourth. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway here as the A-Town Tornadoes cruising right now. They lead by 22, 41-19. Kennedy Quinn with almost half their team's points as she's got 20 points. Gabby Dean loses the handle. Here's Avery Stiegel running the fast break to Emma Gunther. Nice pass back to Stiegel, who lays it up and in. Oh, Avery Stiegel's had some good time off the bench here for A-Town. 43-19 the score. Nice double team, a little full court pressure. Kennedy Quinn comes away with it, and Kennedy Quinn lays it up and in. 45-19, even with the big lead. No mercy for Coach Dugan. 45-19 our score. Little 4-0 burst right out of the gate. 45 seconds into the third quarter, or in the fourth quarter. Inside pass, I should say. Turnaround shot. Gabby Dean, that one no good. Rebound, Kennedy Quinn. Here she comes, shows that speed. Nice pass. Oh, Avery Stiegel runs that fast break again. And she lays it up and in again. Avery Stiegel, she's got 8 here tonight. Lead is up to 47-19. Running that fast break. How about it? A whistle. And I think we're going to have a 5-second call on Ridgewood. Mackenzie Peck was stuck. Couldn't get away from all the trouble there. Lead is 47-19, despite what my scoreboard said. I double tapped. 47-19 our score. Right side Emma Gunther. Inside pass back out. Here's Emma Gunther, free throw line. Stops, and she traveled. And she's giggling about it, but in a closer game, that might not be giggle-worthy, shall we say. But when you're up by 28, you can laugh that one off. Coach Dugan doesn't look like he's laughing it off, though. Inside pass goes to Dean. Nice pass back to Peck. Peck lays it up and in, and a foul. Nice play by Mackenzie Peck cutting to the basket. So the basket is good. 47-21 now the score. Haley Redding will check out. Checking in is Caden Quinn. Quinn didn't know who she was going for. Originally, she tried to pull Avery Stiegel off the floor. And then they said, no, sir. Keep her on. She's having quite the day. 47-22 now the score. Into the corner. There's Caden Quinn. A quick three on the way. That one's no good. And that one out of play. Off the hands of the Spartans. And it will be Tornado basketball. Actually, it'll be off the hands of the Tornadoes, I should say. It'll be Spartan basketball. Get it right. 6 minutes to go. Hey, you want to get me one of them, too, if you can? That one tipped and stolen away. Here comes Emma Gunther in transition. Off the steal. Oh, she missed the layup. Nice fight for the rebound, though. Avery Stiegel. And a whistle, and she forces the tie-up. .5:44 to go here in the fourth. 47-22. Good to have everybody along here tonight. We appreciate you joining us here at TSSR. Kennedy Quinn has got it up top. Swings it left side. There's Redding. Inside pass. Tried to go to Ford. She got picked and stolen by Mackenzie Peck. And then a foul is called. That'll be on Taylor Ford. Her fourth. That'll be the second foul here in this quarter on A-Town. I missed Kennedy Quinn's third foul earlier. My apologies on that. 5.5 to go. Inside. Free throw line. Kicks it left side. Here's Kerrigan Lewis driving the baseline. Lays it up and in. Kerrigan Lewis finds an opening on the baseline. It's 47-24. Quickly in transition. A shot goes up, no. But a foul is quickly called on Gabby Dean. That'll be her third. Gabby Dean, to her credit, well, that was her fourth. Actually, her fourth. I missed another one. Kennedy Quinn going to the line. 22 for Quinn here tonight. She makes it 23. 48-24. A-Town doubling up. Ridgewood here. One more free throw on the way from Quinn, and she gets it to go. That free throw is good to go as well. Oops, we lost the scoreboard. There we go. I don't know what it is. That one nearly stolen away. It is stolen away. Caden Quinn gets it to Kennedy Quinn. 3-on-1 the other way. Kennedy Quinn lays it up and in. Defense leads to offense. And the Tornadoes continue to pour it on. They lead it 51-24. 4:45 to go. Mackenzie Peck, that one blocked, but a foul is called. They'll give that one, I believe, on number 14. That's Caden Quinn, her second. That's her second, team's third. Inbounding the ball, Kerrigan Lewis. 51-24. Inside pass, nice find. There is Mackenzie Peck, another cut to the basket. No bucket, but she gets the foul call. To the line, shooting two. That'll be on Haley Redding, her second, team's fourth. And Mackenzie Peck, her first free throw, or just swish that one. Peck quickly up to 8 points, having a good fourth quarter. 51-25, Mackenzie Peck, another free throw on the way, and she got it. Now she's tied for the team lead here in scoring. 51-26. There's a three on the way for Haley Redding. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Redding going to drive inside and lay it up and in. If at first you don't succeed, you try again. Haley Redding gets it to go. 53-26. As that one out of play. And that'll be A-Town basketball. Actually, it'll be Spartan basketball, excuse me. I don't know why I keep thinking on this end of the floor it's A-Town.
It's because they traded off.
Well, I mean, that's where they played in the first half, but we've had 2 quarters, and I still can't get it right. That battle underneath for the basketball. Kennedy Quinn comes away with it. 4:08 to go. Here they come on the fast break. Back to Kennedy Quinn, driving all the way to the basket, misses the layup. One tipped out of play off the hands of Kerrigan Lewis. And you kind of just look in the faces of some of these Spartan players. They are gassed trying to keep up with this high-powered A-Town offense. 53-26. There's a little floater. Haley Redding gets that to go from the left side. Haley Redding has got 14. What a 1-2 punch A-Town has got. 55-26. Driving inside, Gabby Dean puts up the shot, no good. But a foul is called, so with 3:42 to go. That'll be on Caden Quinn, her 3rd, team's 5th. And that'll put the Spartans in the bonus for the rest of the way. 3:42 to go here, Gabby Dean. First free throw hit the front of the rim, no good. Hockey-style substitution, Taylor Ford, Miley Weber, Tiana Hamilton, Nevaeh Kuhn-Williams, and Anna Servin all check in. They all check in here. Everybody else checks out. And now it'll be some good rest time here and good chance to see some of these JV players that we saw in the JV matchup, see if they can produce. There's an offensive rebound, no good. Offensive rebound again for Mackenzie Peck. Here comes Anna Servin, who swipes it away. Here's Miley Weber, who had 21 in the JV contest. 3.5 to go. Miley Weber kicks it back to Taylor Ford. Left side, Miley Weber. Up top to Anna Servin. Good ball movement here by the JV players. Minus Taylor Ford. She's the senior. And I'm going to be the leader on the floor there. There's Miley Weber. Nice pass inside. Anna Servin. Turnaround layup. No good. Oh, what a good find there. Anna might have just rushed it a little bit. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th. Inside pass, Gabby Dean. Battle inside, a foul called. Gabby Dean. That is going to be a foul on. That is going to be a foul on Anna Servin, excuse me. Had a brain freeze right there for a moment. I appreciate the help. 2:50 to go. Gabby Dean back to the line. And she missed the first one. Hit the front of the rim. We'll talk to Coach Dugan after this one. We intend to anyway. Sometimes he forgets, which happens. Ran into Coach Link on the during the ball games here tonight. He's ready for the boys to have a home game here. Nice offensive rebound. Mackenzie Peck puts it back up. No good, but a foul. And that will be on Miley Weber, her 2nd. Spartans staying in the bonus here. Yeah, we'll have the call on a Friday night. Little Monday, Wednesday, Friday basketball here from A-Town High School. 2 girls' games and a boys' game. Next week is the Great Western Shootout here at A-Town High School, which I believe, if my memory serves me right, I believe we'll have the call of that one. 2 free throws up and good for Mackenzie Peck. 55-28. Boys, though, getting underway here at A-Town High School. That'll be Friday night. Another girls' game, though, coming up on Wednesday against Mercer County. We'll have that one for you here as well. 55-28, and a nice pass, left side. Jewett goes to the baseline, puts up the shot, and that one no good, but another foul. So Ridgewood going in and earning those fouls here, getting these foul shots here in the second half. Kind of wonder if we should have gone to this strategy a little while sooner. First free throw rattles around, no good. Ellie Dubé, number 12. Her first free throw, no good. Got some new names checking in here. Ella Humphrey will check in. She is a freshman, going to get some playing time. And second free throw rattles home for Dubé, so she's on the board. 55-29. 2:15 to go. Left side, here's Tiana Hamilton. Pump fakes, gets it to Ford. Now to Weber. Here's Ford, gets it left side to Tiana Hamilton. Back up top to Ford. 2 minutes to go. Left side, Tiana Hamilton. Back up top, there's Ford. Pump fake, drive. Kicks it back out. Good ball movement here by A-Town. Kicks it inside. Now back out. Ellie Pompeo into the game as well. 1:40 to go. That one's stripped and stolen away. Nice play there by Livy Edmond. Right side it goes. Up top. Good back inside. They're looking for Maggie Leander. A whistle and a tie-up is called. That'll keep it here. 1:26 to go. 26-point lead here for A-Town. On their way to their sixth consecutive win. Nice pass inside. Dubé puts up the shot, no good. And Kuhn Williams comes away with a rebound. Here's Miley Weber with it. Again, A-Town looking to go to 6-0. Ridgewood will fall to 3-3. Left side, there's a jumper on the way. Tiana Hamilton, a jumper! 2 points for Tiana Hamilton. She's on the scoreboard here tonight. And the lead grows even more. 57-29. Driving, kicking, they're into the corner. There's a shot, that one's short. Offensive rebound, put back, no, but a foul. Leander comes in and gets the rebound. A-Town offensively here tonight. They scored 13 in the first, 15 in the second, 13 in the third, and they've scored 16 here in the fourth. Very consistent offensive numbers here tonight. As first free throw is no good by Leander. That foul, by the way, on number 10. And that is Ellie Pompeo. Her first. As the second free throw is up and good, Leander gets that one to go. 57-30. For some reason, my scoreboard doesn't want to update for some reason. Top of the key, it's Taylor Ford, 35 seconds to go. Up top. Now to Taylor Ford, 25 seconds. Ford kicks it to Hamilton. Back out to Ford, 20 seconds to go. Here goes Ford to the free throw line. Nice pass, Tiana Hamilton again. That's no good. Trying to get her an open look. That's no good. 12 seconds to go. That pass to the baseline. Now back up top. 6 seconds to go. There's a shot on the way. Rattles out. No good. Offensive rebound. Leander. Turnaround shot. No. And that'll end it. That'll end this ball game. 57-30 the score. The A-Town Tornadoes starting the season 6-0 with a 57-30 win. A dominant win here tonight over the Ridgewood Spartans. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here before we get ready to chat with Coach Dugan on this Meet the Tornadoes night here at A-Town High School. Kendi Quinn leading the way for A-Town. She put on a clinic. Dominant performance from her, really from start to finish. Had a quiet third quarter, I would say, but then she kind of started things off in the fourth quarter really hot as she finishes with 26 points here tonight to lead the way for A-Town. It was 14 points for Haley Redding here tonight as she was able to hit some shots there in the second half after having just 6 points in the first half, so she finishes with 8 second-half points. Very good performance there from Haley. Avery Stiegel off the bench here tonight. If I had a player of the game, I think I would give it to Avery Stiegel. You know, you could give it to Kennedy, obviously, but I think Avery Stiegel, the minutes she put in tonight here, boy, she was impressive. Played some really good defense, and then able to run the fast break. That's the kind of thing that coaches like Coach Dugan look for. Are you running the fast break here, no matter what the situation? Getting up and down the floor, going from defense to offense. That's what she did on a number of occasions here tonight, and it led to 8 points here this evening. So Avery Stiegel, 8 points off the bench, 2 points then from Emma Gunther, 2 points for Caden Quinn, 2 points for Ellie Pompeo, and also 2 points in this contest for number 12, that is Tiana Hamilton. Ridgewood, their leading scorer, was Mackenzie Peck. She, the only player in double figures for Ridgewood. She had 11 points in the losing effort. 9 points for Gabby Dean, 5 points for Reese Chapat, 2 points for Kerrigan Lewis, 1 point for Maggie Leander, 1 point for Ellie Dubé, and 1 point also for Luca Vilaz. And that is your scoring breakdown here as we come to a close on this one. JV final score 33-25. A-Town sweeps the night here tonight. 33-25 in the JV and 57-30. A very dominant performance here from A-Town. I'll take a look at some of the scores that they've had this season. One of the more impressive ones they've had here this year. They had a good win against Orion. A-Town did. A good win against Roval Williamsfield. A good defensive performance against Roval Williamsfield earlier this year. But I think tonight, I mean, you look at the balance they had on the offensive side. This kind of goes up there with that Orion game that they had back on November 20th. Kind of a similar score, 60-36. Today was 57-30, that is. So, I mean, you kind of saw a similar performance here tonight compared to that Orion game, which, again, a very well-rounded offensively game. Number of different players scoring here tonight for A-Town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different players tonight scoring for the Tornadoes. And for the defense, I mean, the defense, that's going to be the thing I talked to Coach Dugan, I think, about most here tonight in the postgame, is going to be just the amount of tip passes, the effort that you saw on rebounds, loose balls, able to force tie-ups. I mean, you saw a lot of great effort here tonight. And I think that's something that he is certainly going to, hang his hat on here. He gets a lot of effort from these girls, and it showed tonight as A-Town 57-30 winners here this evening. As we await Coach Dugan here tonight. Are you heading out?
Yes, I'm going to head out.
Yeah, we're leaving the equipment up here tonight. So,
We were doing that
yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. So we'll be here Wednesday night. Appreciate you there, Alyssa, our wonderful camera girl. I will say, she's a good one there, folks. If you need yourself a good camera person for a sporting event, Alyssa's the person we turn to here on TSSR. So one of the people we turn to. We got a great crew at TSSR, but Alyssa is certainly one of them here tonight. So A-Town moves to 6-0 on the year. Ridgewood will fall to 3-3. Ridgewood, their next opponent, will be Elmwood. Doesn't get any easier for them, unless Elmwood is not having a good year. We'll see. Let me see what Elmwood's up to here these days. Yeah, they're 4-0, so it doesn't get any easier here for, for the folks of Ridgewood. They will play Elmwood on Wednesday. It will be a home game, so that'll be a good trip for Elmwood on Wednesday night. But that is who Ridgewood will have on the schedule. A-Town will have Mercer County, who we'll talk to head coach Brent Dugan here, joining us for the A-Town Tornadoes after the 57-20 win here tonight. Coach Dugan, appreciate the time here, my friend, and congratulations on another win here, 6-0 to start the season off. You've got to be feeling pretty good after that week layoff there after Thanksgiving. Came out, dominant performance by your girls there tonight.
Yeah, I thought we did a real good job on defensive rotation, which is kind of what we worked on. Full court stuff, we put that in as well. We had some dead legs that first week after coming, playing 4 or 5 games in 7 days. I gave that as an excuse, but I also gave that as, here's what we're going to start doing now. We're going to put some new stuff on video, so if anybody's scouting us, okay, this is what they're doing now. Now we got to go against their full court trapping defense or whatever we were doing at times. But I thought the girls did a great job tonight with a lot of rotations, and I did that on purpose. I wanted to see how we would react, communicate, and I thought we did a great job. I thought our number one, Kennedy Quinn, probably played her best floor game. I know she scored the points, and everybody's going to talk about that, but her best floor game. I thought she was on point with a lot of her passes. Some of those got fumbled out of bounds or what have you. I thought Avery ran the court extremely well, especially in the second half. She gave us that. And then the rest of them just played great, tough-nosed defense and rotated very well. Caden, is giving up a lot of strength and weight to the Gabby Dean girl, and I thought she did a great job in there. I thought we did a great job to help side because she does a nice job in the inside game, and they do a good job of getting the ball to her. So I thought they pushed us around in the second half, and they out-rebounded us, something too much for my liking, but if I'm going to nitpick, that's what I'm probably going to nitpick at, Wyatt.
Well, let me just say, though, you kind of brought up the point that I wanted to talk to you about there was the defensive effort that you guys were putting out there tonight. A lot of tip passes. You guys were keeping them off balance, forcing a lot of turnovers there. And you said it's based off of your rotations that you were doing there. But, I mean, just the effort, getting a fingertip on the ball. I don't think people realize just how much that can throw off an offense just by getting a single fingertip on some of these passes. You may not get the steal on some of those possessions, but you're causing issues. You're getting them out of time. Timing isn't the same, and that kind of messes with people, and it kind of messed with them here tonight.
Absolutely. Very good point, White. I thought the deflections and speeding them up, we sped them up there about midway through the first quarter, and then after that it was easier buckets, easier transitions. We still missed a couple bunnies. I wish and they probably say the same. They missed some easy shots at times too. But I'd also say playing that style, we have to get to that point to get ourselves some easier buckets and then just convert those buckets into 2 points. But I really will say our rotation was much better. I got one of our assistants, Bailey Dickerson, and actually Nadine Mara. I said, just watch the rotations right now. I don't care what the ball does and how we work with the ball. I want to work with the backside rotation and see if we're doing that right. At times it's very good, and there's other times we just got to clean a few things up. And if we do that just with our team quickness and, like you said, deflections and our length, Emma stands 5'3", 5'4", but her arms, I think she can tie her shoes, stand straight up and down. Caden Quinn, same thing. And those girls just got condor arms. And Avery, you send Avery in there. And then you put her in for like a Taylor Ford and bring them off. And at one point in time, we had probably the longest team we could have out there. And we did 2 quick traps and got 2 quick turnovers. And then I took that off because, I'm like, okay, they proved to me right there that's worth what I wanted to see tonight. And we probably could have kept it on and kept it going. But same token, I just want to see us do other things. I thought we did a good job of that.
We're talking to the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan, joining us here after the 57-30 win, I should say, here tonight on TSSR. Coach, one name that you mentioned here earlier that I wanted to get to here, Avery Stiegel. She came in off the bench for you guys here today. As you mentioned, ran that fast break a number of times here, going from defense to offense really quickly, able to keep up with the speed of Kennedy Quinn. Got some easy buckets there in the second half. I know we talked a little bit last year about depth. That was kind of the thing surrounding you guys. You didn't really have a ton of depth, but you did have her coming off the bench. How important is it for the depth of this team to have her come in and put in the minutes that she did here tonight?
Well, and I'll speak volumes of her and Taylor. We got 6 starters, truthfully, and we've toyed around with that earlier in the year. We put Avery at the starting job, and then we bring Taylor off the bench. Well, we've had like a 3-person rotation there with those 2, with Emma in there, and then what I've seen more production out of is putting Avery in right when everybody gets tired, and then let her run like a deer, like she does. Get those loose ball rebounds, which I didn't think she did a great job of tonight, and that's nothing against her. She just played a little bit different spot, but I thought she ran the floor extremely well in transition.
Absolutely. We're talking to the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan here. A couple more questions here, Coach, before we let you go here. You guys are off to a 6-0 start here. Again, as we go into, some more tough games, Mercer County coming up later on this week. And coming off of last year that you guys had, I know I talked a little bit about this with you, and we'll talk about it throughout the season. Do you feel like you're getting everybody's best shot knowing that you guys went to that sectional championship game last year? Do you feel like there's a target on your guys' back, and how are you approaching this season knowing that you might have that target just based off the success of last year and your 6-0 start this year?
Well, I mean, I just put it on the board when we had pregame. I put best. If you want to be the best, you got to believe you're the best. You got to be efficient in believing you're the best. You got to be selfishless within believing in your best. And then it's got to be through teamwork. If you look at the NNM of that, it's best. It's what it spells. So if you want to be the best, you got to actually just kind of almost grab it, take a hold of it, put that target on your back. Know people are going to shoot for it. And I think you're absolutely right. I think Ridgewood came in here probably saying, okay, this is going to be a tough team, a tough task, but let's give them our best shot. I thought they played much better tonight than I saw them play against Roval Williamsfield over at the Ridgewood tournament. They played much better. I thought they did a nice job of knowing who they were. They were inside. Their inside presence can give a lot of teams some trouble because they're so physical. We have some length to us. I think that also causes them some problems, and then we can get out and run. As you mentioned with Avery, I also wanted to put a little tidbit in there because Kennedy Quinn, I've been asking her just to take off and go, and I thought there was about 4 or 5 times, especially in that second quarter, where she was scoring and Ridgewood was still retreating back, and their backs were to her. And I said it's much easier to score when they don't even know you're coming up their back door.
Exactly.
So I thought she did a good job of that too. I wanted to add to that, but that was a lot of her points tonight were just in transition and getting downhill and scoring in the full court like she can.
Well, you do got some offensive options there coming off the bench, and you saw, I guess, in the JV game tonight, Miley Weber put up a pretty good performance, and you got her some minutes in this. Was it because of that JV performance, or were you kind of wanting to get her a little bit of playing time here tonight? Was that part of the plan?
No, that was part of the plan. Last week we played Illini West, and she played all the minutes there, and she just looked like she was really tired. So I said, all right, tonight might not be the way we rotate you in, but with us having that off week and fixing some things, we got her in there, and obviously with her scoring in the JV, she can score the ball. I want her to pass better. I want her to play defense better. I thought she did a great job of rotating tonight in a couple situations. If she hadn't banged her knee on the floor early in that first quarter, she would have got more minutes. But also that was kind of the rotation that I was talking about, throwing her in there. And I said that she's going to be the succession plan to an Emma or a Taylor or whatever, for upcoming years. But obviously this year was what we're talking about, and she's going to give us some time off the bench and put her in special or certain situations, and obviously she can shoot it, so that's a plus side.
He's the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan. We'll talk to you on Wednesday, Coach. Good luck there Wednesday night against Mercer County.
As always, we appreciate you guys coming over here and covering us, Wyatt.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing the boys come out here later this week as
well.
Friday night. So we'll be here for that one as well. So
I'll be at the concession stand, so
all right.
Come get some concession stand stuff.
All right. Well, he's the head coach. Appreciate you there again, Coach.
No problem,
and have a wonderful rest of your night. That's going to do it for us here on TSSR. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, folks. Stay warm. And be safe out there. Might be some slick spots still from that snow that fell earlier here today. But have a wonderful evening. Final score once again, the A-Town Tornadoes 57-30, the win over Ridgewood here tonight. Back at it again on Wednesday against Mercer County. We'll have that call for you. 6 o'clock with the JV, 7:30 for the Varsity. Have a wonderful evening. You've been watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.